What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with things in Germany that shock Americans. I'm excited to jump into this. We are back with Miss Hayley, Alexis. If you don't know, now you do. I love her intro. I'm sorry. Before we dive in, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Ring notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it, put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I love talking to you guys. And I'm human. I talk back. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. What we got, Hayley?
You're a scrambled eye on the ground. And in Germany, at least people care a little bit. I mean, I've been hit by cars twice on my bike in Germany, so...
Say what now? You've been hit by cars twice, are you?
Hit by cars twice on my bike in Germany, so...
Hold on.
Hi everyone, what is up? My name is Hayley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you did not know, now you do. Hey you guys, what's up? So in today's video, y'all, I'm going to be talking about things that shock Americans in Germany. But before I start this video, I just wanted to give a big, huge thank you to everyone that gave me, you know, a kind comment, message, or email regarding my last video. I was really sad and emotional. I was an emotional basket case. I'm okay now. Like I said, I will be fine, and I'm currently at the point where I'm looking at the light at the end of the tunnel that I'm in. I just was overwhelmed by the kindness that you guys showed me. I was not expecting it, and I'm forever grateful, and sometimes I forget just how kind you guys are. So yeah, thank you so much, 1,000 times over. I really appreciate it. And yeah, moving forward, trying to make this intro very quick. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me, and I'd greatly appreciate it. It's free. It really helps me, you guys, and it's free. Did I mention it's free? So yeah, the first one, you guys, that shot.
We love you, Hayley. We love you. Yeah, did she mention? If y'all didn't hear it, hitting that thumbs up is free. I'm just, because she said it, just in case you missed it, it's free. Thumbs up.
It helps me, you guys,
charge.
and it's free. Did I mention it's free? So yeah, the first one, you guys, that shocks Americans when they come to Germany. This is really a general, I think anybody that comes to Germany. The taxis are Mercedes. Jorge. No,
so
I'm just
dope.
Kidding. I'm in such a funny mood right
dope.
now. But yeah, seriously, when I got off the airport for the first time in Munich, I stepped out and I saw like a 10 taxis waiting outside for people at the airport. And I thought that there was like a royal highness or someone coming out of the airport, because I'm like, who is coming with this 10 Mercedes caravan?
Come on now.
Who's in this airport? And then lo and behold, someone crushed my dreams, and to my dismay, those are what taxis look like. And so dependent on your region as well, crazy. That usually dictates what type of car manufacturer or brand you will get regarding taxis. I know in Stuttgart, it's going to be a little bit more Mercedes. In Munich, there are some BMWs. I know that, where else is there? Ingolstadt, there's Audi, VW. I mean, there's a whole bunch of VWs up in Wolfsburg. So just depending on...
it's just cars that we consider luxury here, like that we consider, oh, they got some money if they driving that. It's like, nah, they use those for like taxis and just regular cars over there. No, I'm sure, I think in another video they said there are the more luxury ones that you can buy, but those brands are just everyday cars.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of VWs up in Wolfsburg. So just depending on your region and where you're at in Germany is really going to dictate what type of taxi you get. But I feel like Mercedes is the general taxi car. Now in Munich, I've had the privilege, I guess, of being in a taxi that is Tesla, that is Maserati, that is Jaguar. It's always an array of
taxis. Tesla, Maserati. This is not Uber. Like, this is just taxis. Oh my good Lord. Tesla, Maserati, and a Jaguar?
Tesla, that is Maserati, that is Jaguar. It's always an array of different types of taxi, and you can really have almost anything that's there, but usually 90% of the time it's been Mercedes. Another shocking point is going to be the no helmets in Germany, and there is no law or anything that's mandating or making helmets mandatory in Germany, I don't think. And in the United States, it's generally the same, but a lot of people still do wear helmets. I do have to say that in Germany,
bikes, yeah.
there are a lot of people that wear helmets, but not that much. In the United States, I think the difference is that people here will run you over, drag you on the tarmac, on the concrete, not stop, and basically you're told. You're a scrambled eye on the ground. And in Germany, at least...
Hayley, I don't know if it's that bad. I don't know if it's that bad, Hayley. She said run you over, drag you on the concrete, the tar, just you're a scrambled eye and just leave it. Just drive over, just leave it. God dang, Hayley. No, but yeah, I guess I don't watch news as much or anything, so I guess I don't hear much about like cars like hitting bikes and stuff. I'm sure it happens like a ton. I just never see it, but sheesh.
And basically, you're told. You're a scrambled eye on the ground. And in Germany, at least people care a little bit. I mean, I've been hit by cars twice on my bike in Germany, so do I think that they're the best drivers when it comes to bicycle or cyclists? Sometimes yes and sometimes no, but I do feel like Germans are a little bit more responsible when it comes to driving. So yeah, awesome. But I think an interesting sub point for the helmet point is that in the United States, dependent on where you're at, especially Florida, when it comes to motorcycles, there I don't think is a law that requires you to wear a helmet on a motorcycle.
Not even
Mike
a
was
motorcycle?
honestly shocked when he saw
What?
people on motorcycles in the United States constantly without helmets on. The next one is going to be another...
I do see this sometimes. I don't even know why I actually I see it sometimes. And I didn't even think about it. That's crazy. They should have
on motorcycles in the United States constantly without helmets on. The next one is going to be another taxi video, and it's going to be that taxis are very clean. So when you're comparing it to the United States, I've been in taxis in New York, I've been in taxis in California, I've been in taxis in
a taxi.
Chicago, I've been in taxis and all over the United States, and they are a hot mess sometimes. I remember I got bamboozled in New York, and I thought that these people were being nice and giving me this nice SUV taxi from the airport to New York City, and it came to be like a couple $100 to drive from the airport to the city in a nice taxi.
Oh my God.
Worst experience of my life, but still whatever, we learn from our mistakes. But yeah, usually the taxis are very dirty in the United States. There will usually be rips in the seat. It can sometimes smell of smoke, and then some people put a protective plastic liner on the seats, so then it's really uncomfortable to sit on them. And then you know when people spill stuff and it hasn't really been cleaned properly, so then you have this weird film on it and it just feels dirty. That's usually been my experience with taxis in the United States. And in Germany, that hasn't been the case. And I also believe that there's a number on the taxi, and if it's really dirty and they drive really crazy, you can report them. I don't know if it goes to the police or the agency they are working with, and they can get in trouble. I don't know if they lose their job or after 3 strikes you're out or what it may be, but I do know that there are numbers and that you can report them. Also, if they're trying to steal money from you as well. The next one is going to be seat reservations. This was a very interesting point for me because coming from the United States, seat reservations for us, or coming early to the movie theater to reserve your seats, means something totally different in the United States than it does in Germany. In the United States, that means that you go early to the movie theater. Some people go 30 minutes, and if it's a really good movie, I remember I used to wait like for the Harry Potter movies 1 hour before to get a good seat. And then you go in. You can sometimes buy your popcorn, you buy your tickets, and whenever they officially open the doors for the movie theater, you're allowed to go in and wait and basically just have a seat. So in Germany, when you say that, it means that you go to reserve a seat at the kiosk or at the cashier or the customer service representative at the movie theater. You're going to get a ticket, and it's going to have like 36K on it or something. Who knows what number it's going to be.
We've changed to that system. We go to like AMC theaters or or sorry, there's a lot of theaters that have changed kind of what she's talking about now. Now, like, my friend can like buy tickets online and it'll reserve like the seats and tell him what seat he's gonna be in, and so you can buy them like weeks ahead of time and like have that reservation. So I think we've when she made this video, it probably was like how she's explaining it to where you go in early and you gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? But since I feel like recent times, I guess it has changed to where you're able to reserve what seat you're in without having to wait in line like an hour before. But you still got to get in line for that concession stand. But that concession stand be moving now. At the bigger theaters, they just figured out the system where you can go to like kiosks and order everything. And so they figured it out.
Like 36K on it or something. Who knows what number it's going to be. And then you basically have peace of mind, and it's a lot, I guess, more organized of a system. I have a little side story for this point, you guys, because it really upset me the one time and I almost fought someone in Florida. Me and my friend Lisa, we went to go see a movie, and I explicitly reserved the seats for this movie. I don't remember what it was, but it was a big, sort of big deal movie that we saw at the time. And I remember I wanted to sit exactly in the middle on a certain row because it was higher up and it was like staggered. So I was like, I want to sit exactly there because it has the best view. I get to the movie theater, get my tickets, I go into the movie theater, and what do I see? A whole family sitting on my row. So I go up to them and I'm just looking at them and I'm like, oh, you guys are in my seat. And the lady, she's like, well, my family's sitting here. And I'm just like, I don't care that your family's sitting
I swear to God, to find another seat.
Out of my seat. And she's like, these aren't your seats. And I'm like, yes, they are my seats. I have a ticket. And she's just like eating her popcorn looking at me, and she's like, I have a ticket too. I said, well, what letter do you have on your ticket? And she's like, what do you mean what letter? I'm like, because I have 3J. I'm pretty sure that you aren't gonna have 3J either. And she's like, well, it doesn't really matter what my ticket says. It says, well, yes, it does, because that's the ticket I reserved, and that's the seat I reserved because I want to watch this movie exactly at this point. And then Lisa was just like, oh my gosh, we'll just go sit somewhere else. I was so upset, you guys. Like, literally, I paid $3 extra. I was so close to calling the security guard.
I would have.
I was like, let it slide, Hayley, be the bigger person. But I was so mad, y'all. The next point regarding
because I ain't letting that slide, because they probably didn't pay the extra $3, and they knew what was on their ticket, and it wasn't that. And know what I'm saying? And they just decided to sit there because it's one of the best seats where you should have reserved that seat, but you didn't reserve that seat, so get up out my seat. Like, yeah. We calling somebody because y'all finna have to move. You know what I mean? And the way you just sitting, you ain't even apologetic about it. You just sitting there eating your popcorn like, nah, we can't let it slide. Hayley, Lisa's a better person than I am. I couldn't have let it slide.
Let it slide, Hayley, be the bigger person, but I was so mad, y'all. The next point regarding taxis, yet again, you guys. This is just gonna be a taxi video. It's very shocking to learn that the taxis in Germany that are cream are actually not cream. I honestly thought that Mercedes, or whatever taxi company there was in the world, had a collaboration with the auto manufacturers, and they provided a paint color for them, and they painted all of the taxis. So then I remember talking to one of the guys, and I was like, oh, it's so nice that you have like a special color for taxis. And he's like, oh yeah, they do that because when they sell the car again, or when they auction the car again, it's nicer to have a black car than a cream car. And I was honestly confused what this man meant. I was just like, what does he mean, a black car? The car is cream. Like, are they gonna paint it black then on top of that? And then I remember somebody telling me that they actually put a foil on the taxis because they want to create a uniform look, and I don't know if it's more appealing or what the reasoning may be behind it, but that would be too expensive to paint over it, so they just foil them. I mean, it's not really that shocking, but it's just a random fact that you probably didn't know. But the next one isn't going to be too shocking, but it was very interesting for me seeing it firsthand for the first time, and it was the light turning yellow on the Ampel. At the traffic lights in Germany, if you pay attention and you're on the road and you're driving, you will see that the light from, I guess it's the stopping red light, it'll go from red to yellow to green. In the United States, we don't have that. We only have when it's going from green, yellow to red. And I think after doing my research about it, the reason they do it is because a lot of cars in Germany are manual. A lot of drivers drive a manual stick automobile. And so that extra light from red to yellow to green gives manual drivers, I guess, a little head start and the ability to put the car in go. The last and final point, you guys, which was the most shocking point for me, the most interesting point for me, was that, or is that, the tap water is drinkable. And I miss this so much. I don't know, the water in Germany tastes amazing. My mom said this, my brother said this, everyone that has visited me or I've met in Germany that is an American that comes from especially Florida, tap water is not drinkable here. Especially where I live in Florida. Like, we will get so many notifications and just warnings not to drink the water because something spilled in the water, because it's really dirty, whatever it may be. There's a bunch of reasons as to why to not drink the water. But I'm always happy when I'm back in Germany.
I never pour a cup of water from the sink. I never pour. When I go to like to restaurants, I'll get the water, like tap water, or whatever. But from my sink, nah, I don't know. I'm buying water bottles at the store all day long. There's a bunch of reasons as to why to not drink the water. But I'm always happy when I'm back in Germany and I can just turn on the faucet and it turns on really, really cold, fresh, crisp water. I really miss that, and I can't wait to be back in Germany and just get a glass and fill it up with water and drink it. Oh, I'm so excited about that, you guys. So yeah, those are all the points, y'all. I am going now, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I love y'all, and bye-bye. I rock with that. Yeah, Germany must have incredible water. Must have, because I'm not touching the tap water over here. Or my tap water. But that's all we got for this one. You guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon are all up top. You can subscribe to any of it. Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy Neal. Out.